EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Cowboys running back. They'll get it out to him left side, and then he'll take it the rest of the way. 79 yards for the score. The Cowboys wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Baker Mayfield. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Buccaneers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Lions move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And that'll do it for us. After a fun first week, let's do it again, shall we? Scott.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. Meatlife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can... To the air on first down, Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Stays it. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Escapes a defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Schultz with the catch. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
The Cowboy first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Crosses midfield, still going. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll run with Kamara. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Now Sanders. Drops back. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Headed out right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't make that connection, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
Okay,
there
ready?
was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Second and 13. Jump off caught by his back. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Third and short here, Sanders. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Here's Sanders now. Setting up the running back screen. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready! Ready!
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
On the ready!
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. On first down, here's Sanders. Escapes the ball. He loses the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. Well, we'll run defender failed, Brock. Another succeeded. Shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Nicky Vikings!
To the air, Sanders. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Ready! Ready! Line!
Here's a give inside to Camara. Open space inside the 40. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 12. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Panthers 19 Lions! 19 tight, 19 tight.
Sanders back to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throw lead here, the handoff to Camara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, ready.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Bronk. It's 2nd down.
10-yard loss.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's gonna be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st down from the red zone. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another try following the sack. Flush out now to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again here, Sanders. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Mikey, drop 60, drop 60. Go.
To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Now here comes the New York offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle for it. Fourth down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Cowboys about set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Cut out left. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on, set. Pass the 60.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, here's Sanders. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, broad pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down. The intended target was his running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Sanders. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
For the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, Shaq. 70.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Trey Tucker to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Sanders going to throw here on first. Rolling left, Hines trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second.
19 Wyatt.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet.
Okay, break.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Come on. Set. 19, 18.
Sanders setting the pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we've got whistles for a stoppage. Looks like it's for an injured player, and it appears the medical staff is headed for quarterback Shedeur Sanders.
Ready.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Here we go.
First throw for the backup now. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Complete to number 22. A gain of 21 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. 45. White. Hut.
On first down, they'll run. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, Cowboys.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Check pink. Ready.
They give it to him again. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go.
On second and 9. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Ready.
Sanders back to throw. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Juking the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
19, charge.
Pass play on first and 10. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10.
To throw here on first down. Complete left side to Robinson. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49.
His 49-yard line. Brings up third down.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, he's signing for it.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To throw it on first down. Jump off caught by his back. At least drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here we go, second and very long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Third long from here. Lofts it deep right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. That's grabbed at the 10. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Ready?
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Yellow, 22.
From the 17. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Ready up?
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Yellow, 50, green. Ultra, go ultra.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Schultz. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants facing a 5-point deficit.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
There he is again. It's Neighbors. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
9 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
To throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go, set. 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's good for a Giant.
He is to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's now second and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Looking to throw it. Pass brought in by Slayton. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
That's another Giants first down.
He finds Neighbors right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Second and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They look to throw it. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And that's Mike freezes time. 16 seconds to go. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
60 Bison, 60.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. He's off to the races. The 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field. Whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.